Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 30 of our Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. In the last episode, we didn't get too much accomplished story-wise. We did make it over here to... what route even is this? I think 116, connecting from Mauville City to the eastern side of Hoenn. And we're making our way up towards the Weather Institute. Let's just squeeze past all these Wingull for the time being. We dealt with the Mimic Circle. Is it Mimic Circle? Anyway, they're called the Mimic Trainers. We dealt with them. And we're ready to continue our adventure up towards the northern area of Hoenn. Is there anything we can surf for over this way? Let's just check this out. And I'll do a team recap momentarily. Yes, actually, there's stuff over here. So let's do a team recap now before we get into any battles. First of all, we have our Smarty the Noctowl. Wait, I'm going to switch him around, but anyway. Smarty, our Noctowl, at level 30, a previous returning member from Pokemon Silver, with the Insomnia ability, Docile Nature, and he's got a nice special defense at 72, special attack and speed are 56 and 57 respectively, Peck, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, and Reflect. We've got Burrow the Ninjask at level 28 next, speed boost ability and Lonely Nature, Silk Scarf to power up normal type moves, got the speed up to 104 and 72 for the attack stat, very nice. Cut, Leech Life, let's try that again, Cut, Leech Life, Swords Dance, and Double Team. Next, we've got our starter, Skippy the Marshtomp, given to us by Professor Birch in Little Root Town, level 31 with the Torrent ability and Lax Nature. Soft Sand to power up ground attacks. Both attack and defense are at 67. We have Surf, Mudshot, Foresight, and Growl for the moveset. Next is Scruff, our level 28 Manectric with the Static ability and Relax Nature. Amulet Coin to give us some extra cash if she goes into battle. And special attack at 73, speed at 66, and she's almost at the next level too. She has Shockwave, Quick Attack, Odor Sleuth, and Thunder Wave. Next, we've got Majestic, our Swablu at level 28 with the Natural Cure ability and a Naughty Nature. She's holding the Soothe Bell to make her a little bit happier. And special defense is her best stat at 44, and defense isn't too bad at 41. Peck, Mist, Sing, and Safeguard. She did learn Mist in the last episode. And the final Pokemon, Pokémon the Hariyama at level 31, with the Guts ability and Lonely Nature as well. With Quick Claw to speed up possibly, although it doesn't really work with the Fake Out and Vital Throw combo, because those have priority and, negative-ority? Minus priority, respectively. Anyway, powerful attack at 90, and he's got Fake Out, Rock Smash, Knock Off, and Vital Throw. So I kind of sped up the team recap a little bit. I've been saying all along the way what the natures do for stat changes. I figure you guys probably already know by now, and if you don't, you can look it up if you're really curious, or just go back and watch previous episodes, and I'll tell you what those natures do, as long as I knew them at the time when I mentioned them. And, of course, the abilities are kind of the same thing. So, we are going to switch Smarty out, as I said. At the end of the last episode, he got a little extra level, and since we're going up against a fisherman, I think probably Scruff is the way to go. You spoke to me, so you want to challenge me. Sure, I'll try out the Pokemon I caught while surfing. Alright, so it's getting to the point of the year where it's starting to get a little bit cold around this area, so I have my heater going on, a little space heater, and interestingly enough, I was concerned that the sound of the heater would be picked up on the microphone, but what I really like about the headset deal that I have going on here with my recordings, the audio is pretty decent for my voice, and you don't really pick up the background noise, and I can filter stuff out too when I do the editing after recording, so that's kind of a bonus. As we get to the colder times, like there were times last year when I think I would just record and turn off the heater, and I would be kind of freezing as I did the recording. Fortunately, I don't need to do that anymore, I don't think. So, was that actually a level 30 Magikarp we just knocked out? Why would your Magikarp be your highest level Pokemon? I don't know, you got some things to learn about being a water trainer, I would say. Speaking of which, I'm not going to give any spoilers in this video here, but I did review the new trailer yesterday of Sun and Moon. I think I've heard this is actually going to be the last trailer that we get. Feebas, I haven't seen you yet in this game, but from what I'm to understand, it is the last trailer that we'll be getting before the games come out in, as of today, 3 weeks' time. We gotta get moving on this game, but it does show the final evolutions of the starter Pokemon, and I'm not going to talk about them in this video. If you don't want to know any secrets, I won't divulge anything, but all I will say is, of course, spoilers for the eventual Pokemon Moon playthrough on the channel, but my tradition is to choose the water starter. I'll be choosing Popplio. I now know what the final evolution is going to look like, but that leads me to a question, more for myself than anyone else out there. But first of all, Eugene is done. I don't have a clue about what it takes to win. Well, you had a level 30 Magikarp. That is your first clue how to not win. Go for a surf on my Pokemon, then fish off its back. It's an indescribably luxuriant moment. So we just leveled up with Scruff. She can switch around into Burrow, and then Majestic will heal her up and then get her some action for some level up as well. Oh, I get a random encounter, which we do. So, the question I have for myself, as you've seen in the previous playthroughs, I don't always evolve all of my Pokemon. Level 27, you probably have a pretty decent headbutt. Let's Leech Light first of all. So, I don't know if I want to evolve Popplio, or at least into the second form or third form or whatever it is, because I'm looking at sort of the Pokemon I've had for starters along the way, and I'm not going to tell you exactly who evolves into what per se, but I will say I have 3 water starters throughout the entire generations that I do not evolve whatsoever. I have 1 that hits stage 1, the middle one, and then I have 2 that reach their final forms, the full evolutions. That's not including, for example, Sheldon the Blastoise, who is not technically given to me as a starting Pokemon, but although he is considered a starter. And, okay, I guess a little bit of spoilers for the Kalos eventual playthrough of X and Y. I do get the Squirtle from Professor Sycamore, and I do evolve her into Wartortle. She's kind of represented with Spritz back there, if you can see. Not sure how well the lighting is, but there she is. But, anyway, I'm not sure if I want to evolve, well, based on the way it works, I've got 3 unevolved, 1 stage 1, and 2 stage 2s. So I'm considering maybe, well, I don't want to not evolve Popplio, because I already have 3 Pokemon starters that did not evolve. We got a Zinc. What does that one even do? Special Defense, I think? I just want to check that out first. But I have to decide what level, Special Defense, do I want to get Popplio up to. And I might just go full evolution, maybe. I probably will if I go ahead and evolve anyway, but feel free to leave a comment down below if you have checked out the trailer and shows all the fully evolved starter Pokemon. Which do you think I should evolve Popplio into? Should I evolve it? Should I evolve it once or twice? So, this thing is a little bit scary. We're going to go into Skippy, our most defensive Pokemon, and he's going to take this thing down. You're going to Sand Attack, of course. No, you're going to Odor Sleep. Now, since it is raining, our Surf Attack is much more powerful. What would be more powerful, Surf or Mud Shot? Let's just go Surf anyway. Oh man, we're gonna miss now. Wait! No, Foresight wouldn't help us. Foresight only prevents the evasive boost from taking effect into the accuracy, not our own accuracy drop. Well, why did you have to live that? Come on. I bet a Mud Shot would have taken it out. And we're gonna miss every Surf from here on out. So you know what? Mud Shot isn't fully accurate to begin with, therefore it negates the accuracy drop. Not true whatsoever. I'm making this up. Don't flinch me out. We still landed. So I'm looking forward to starting the Pokemon Moon playthrough in 3 weeks' time, which, as I say, means I gotta try to get a bit of a move on here. I started talking about this in yesterday's episode, but I lost track a little bit. I want to get to the the main part of the story done here, and that means getting to the Pokemon League. And who's in the front? Burrow still, isn't he? I'm just going to heal up Majestic right now in case we need to send her into battle. But I want to get to the Pokemon League and try to complete the main story of the game. So I'm going to work towards doing that. And I was mentioning yesterday there's a few things that we can do before going to the League. There's like, what is it? Granite Cave, I think it's called. We can go check that out. I know there's a place near Fall Arbor Town we can use a waterfall to get up and get an item or something like that. But all things considered, I'm going to save that stuff as potential pre-Elite Four stuff, depending on how much time is left before Sun and Moon come out. Because if there's like maybe a week left to go by the time we get to Evergrande City, which, spoilers, is the last area, then we have time to fill, and I will go ahead and go around and get as many items as I can, try to do as much of a completionist playthrough as I can for the Gen 3 game here, Pokemon Sapphire. But it turns out that we get to the League and it's pretty much maybe within a few days of Moon coming out, well, Sun and Moon, then I'm going to say we're just going to complete Sapphire for the time being. I might come back as like a post-game thing, maybe on weekends. Why do we got a miscut? And show off some of the other items that you can pick up in Sapphire. But the main focus, as soon as Sun and Moon comes out, is going to be getting through the Pokemon Moon playthrough, of course. Now, I don't like how low we're getting here. Are you even worth the experience? Nope. We're going to go ahead and Super Potion and Antidote, because we're not losing a Pokemon to a Wild Oddish. I'm sorry. Where are my antidotes there? I got 15 of them. I wonder if we're at the point we can start buying full heals. Well, first of all, we have Citrus Berry, and that looks like Cherry Berry as well. So let's see. Nope, wait, those are Lepa Berries. Yes, the PP restoring. Hand me the Lepa Berries. It's a 10 PP heal using those Lepa Berries, and it's basically an ether in berry form, and if I was planting berries to replenish them, those would definitely be some berries I want to replenish. So, let's hop over here. How do I do this again? There we go. And what is to be found? I think there's just more berries up here. Nope, nothing. But there's a calcium hidden in that flower. What a random guess. It's kind of seemed a little conspicuous. So, I decided let's take a chance, and we found something. Look at that, perfect jumps. Alright, so we can't bike through the grass. We're gonna slip on by, no encounters. Are you a trainer? Can your Pokemon use its secret power on a big pile of grass and make a secret base? Nope, we didn't actually teach that to anybody. But we could, I guess, but do you guys want to see me make a secret base? Leave that in a comment below too, and I can certainly do that. Oh, look at you! For someone on an adventure, you're traveling awfully light. Well, I have just used a couple of items, so I have lightened the load a little bit. But secret bases, they are cool. There's like not as much to do in, I guess, the earlier game. Well, I shouldn't say that. If you did some connecting with other players, you could see their secret bases, but it's not quite as easy. What we're going to switch to? Let's go to Smarty. It's not quite as easy to access secret bases in Gen 3 as it is in the remakes of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire because of the internet connectivity and such, and that's pretty cool going around to secret bases. And I never really experienced this myself, but there were times when people would set up a secret base of triple battles with nothing but Blissey on their side, and I think maybe just teach them all Heal Pulse. And that was a great way for other players to grind up their Pokemon, knocking out these level 100 Blissey, getting all this experience, and all the Blisseys would do in response is heal you up with Heal Pulse. So, kind of a cool thing to do. I never actually did that myself, but I had heard tales about that. Critical one-shot Dream Eater on Gloom. I'll take that, thank you. I think we're on point, on pace, on track to get to Fort Tree City by the end of today's episode. Now, with your special defense being what it is, probably Peck is the better way to go here. It definitely is. Don't poison point me, and, well, okay. I kind of asked for something to happen if I didn't want the poison point. You gotta do something. Stun Spore is gonna be a way to go, I suppose. So, if we do make it to Fort Tree City, I don't think we get to challenge the gym immediately. No, there is something that's blocking the way. And we don't gain the item until we leave Fort Tree City, so we might not be able to do a grinding montage just yet, but as I tend to do, first of all, no new move, okay. Catherine is defeated. Accidents happen when you're not prepared. Well, I guess I'm not traveling that light, because I'm prepared, pretty much. You're traveling light, but you also have everything you need. Exactly. You're on top of things mentally and physically, too. Thank you for noticing. So we're going to switch. No, actually, Smarty wasn't in the active spot. We're going to keep Burrow up there. He's getting close to another level, I'm pretty sure. And what was I saying? Yeah, so my usual tradition is once I get to a new area and I'm ready to take on a gym, I will train my Pokemon to be 5 levels higher than the wild Pokemon leading into that city. Who has the knowledge and the technique for survival? Pokemon Rangers! That's who! Go, go, Pokemon Rangers! So, I got completely sidetracked. Talking about leveling, yes. So as soon as we do hit... Ooh, Breloom. Now, what can this thing do to us? I know they can learn Rock Tomb, but it's not a natural move, it's a TM move. I'm still scared, though. Let's go ahead and... Probably Smarty's our best bet. He's paralyzed. I'm gonna do it. He's level 30... Did he get to 31 now? I think he did. Yes, he did. Alright. And Headbutt. That's actually kind of decent, too. Yeah, kind of not too bad. So Peck will be double super effective. That's going to be the way to go. Or Super Potion might be the other way to go in a moment. And there we go. Full paralysis. Do we have a full restore by any chance? I doubt it. Alright, so first of all, Super Potion. I can easily switch to someone else if I need to. I'm not too scared about what this Breloom can do to us. Of course, watch that be famous last words for Smarty, right? It's only doing about 30 with the headbutts. As long as I don't get a critical. Alright, so I'll go for another Super Potion. And I want to focus on the fight, make sure I'm not going to lose anybody. But I am also talking about leveling up my Pokemon. Based on the wild Pokemon that we're seeing. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on. I do have Majestic. She also has Peck. But based on the wild Pokemon that we're seeing, I can probably get the whole team to level 32, I think. Okay. Tell you what. That's enough of this. We're bringing in some of the big guns right now. Pokémon, take this thing down. We can fake it out. We can Vital Throw. Not going to resist any of that. Look how much power this thing's putting out. I never really considered Braylon to be very powerful, but obviously, I should do so. So there's the fake out. If we don't pick up a condition from the effect spore, if we got poison or burn, that would be pretty good. But let's go for the Vital Throw. What did that thing go for? We shouldn't have gone first like that. Now, wait, does the Quick Claw make Vital Throw go first? That'd be kind of broken if it did. I didn't have enough Pokemon know-how. I don't know how that happened, so we're kind of in the same boat. To break away from civilization and awaken the wild spirit within. Is this Pokemon Ranger's Wild Force? That's our vision. So, who needs healing? Probably everybody. Well, Smarty and Majestic. I'm gonna wait, though. We're almost at the Fort Tree City Pokemon Center. I think, anyway. Plus, I can switch to someone else if I need to heal them up. Another trainer. This is a bird trainer, though. So we're going to let Scruff take this one. I think it is a bird trainer. He has the hairstyle looks like ruffled feathers, I'm thinking. I'll show you the true potential of me and my bird Pokemon. I called it. What else was I talking about? I don't know, but getting the team up to a decent level, probably like level 32 based on the wild Pokemon, should be a decent way to go. And I mentioned in yesterday's episode, and I'm kind of dancing around this little piece of information, but I do have an idea for the one of the TMs I want to use before we go into that gym battle. I'll probably teach it during the grinding montage that we do for the gym. Unless we don't need a montage, unless the entire team can get to level 32 before then. Don't think they're going to, but we'll see what happens. So, there was something else that just completely came to mind. I'm having trouble keeping my thoughts straight. Anyway, let's finish up this bird trainer, and we might get our thoughts collected again. And a Swellow. Now, I mentioned this before, I do have the Thunderbolt TM that I could teach to Scruff, but it always feels weird replacing a gym leader TM that we've given, because like I've said before, I feel bad. It's like, oh, but if I was going to replace Shockwave anyway, I could have given Shockwave to someone else and taught Thunderbolt to Scruff eventually, and I don't know. I get all sort of mixed up around with that. We lack potential. Now, I can't go any further up this way because you need the Mach Bike. Ever since I was a little kid, I always admired bird Pokemon. Like the legendary birds? Oh, there's an item. Hyper Potion! Definitely going to be useful. I think I'm still at the point Super Potions are like doing the trick for the most part, but extra healing never... I was about to say never helps. Extra healing never hurts. Uh-oh. I knew that was a person. If you're not on your guard, you're in for some pain! Alright, kid. What do you got? You're a ninja boy. You're gonna have some of those poison types. You're gonna have a Nincada. And I'm leading with Scruff. We're going to switch. Who do we switch to? Just to finish things up quickly, I'm gonna go to Skippy. I know he's already over-leveled compared to the rest of the team, but I just want to surf my problems away. Fury Swipes. 2 damage per hit. Just don't land all 5. We'll be here all day. Just don't land all 5. Just don't land all 5. I didn't say please. I was going to say, I asked nicely and everything, but I did not. I asked as rudely as possible, apparently. But that's what you get. Surf brings it down. So we are about 2/3 of the way through the episode. We should reach Fort Tree City. Ninjask. This is a time when I would like to have, I would like to have the TM that I'm thinking of teaching, but I don't have it just yet. Well, I have it, but I just haven't used it yet. Thanks for one-shotting that Swords Dance, Shedinja. Ninjask? You know, if we saw a Shedinja, that might be a problem, because, well, we have a lot of Peck users, so we could easily take it out with that. Now, something I was thinking about, I think yesterday or the day before or something, I've been fortunate enough to not have run into any Wobbuffet yet in the playthrough. You're surprisingly good! Thank you. Because Wobbuffet can be pretty dangerous. My surprise attack ended in failure, when you do consider the fact that in this generation, they gain abilities, and of course Shadow Tag prevents you from switching your Pokemon out. I've said in the past, I'm not too worried about Wobbuffet in general, Elixir, very nice. Because I've dealt with Wobbuffet before, not in a Nuzlocke style playthrough, but online I'll battle people with Wobbuffet. All you gotta do is hit them with like a Will-O-Wisp or a Toxic, or go for like minimal hits. Like if you use something like Fury Swipes, and it does go for counter, it's only gonna counter back the last of those Fury Swipe hits. So you can get, like, if you get 5 off on it, it's only gonna double hit for the last one. So there are many ways that you can deal with a Wobbuffet. You can also just keep boosting your attack stat, lower their defense, and maybe force a switch out, but I am eagerly anticipating the time when I take on a Wobbuffet just so I can prove to myself that I can do it, but watch it be when there's a Pokemon that doesn't have any of these cool ideas and cool strategies able to be made use of. Another bird trainer. The vast sky holds untold promise. Nothing can compare to the sheer exhilaration of flight. Which reminds me of Skyla's gym in Gen 5 and shooting out of the cannons, which is kind of crazy. And Hugh's got a Swellow. We've got ourselves a Nincada. Why do I keep messing up the name of the species? A Ninjask in play. We're switching immediately into our electric type. We're going to try to resist that wing attack, which we know is coming our way. Or quick attack. Static? Nope. But I think Shockwave should be a decent KO. Let's wait for it. Just to be sure. There we go. Scruff is going to be very useful in this next gym, so I want to make sure that she makes it to the gym and makes it to the town and gets through the grinding as well. Special attack up to 79. Excellent. Hugh is through. Down and out. Didn't rhyme with Hugh. Mine was better, but whatever. My bird Pokemon made my dreams of flying come true. So, how many more trainers are left to go? I want to get through all these people and encounter a cool, interesting place. Well, we're at a cool, interesting place. The Weather Institute. I forgot these guys were here. Look out! Wait, I forgot the voice.
Yar, look out, duty is surprisingly boring. Hey, you! Please don't go near the Weather Institute.
Why?
We're standing lookout here. Yar! Hey, you! Stay away from the Weather Institute. It's yar, not safe.
Really? Can't go in behind for a hidden item, so let's just go ahead and walk right in, despite their warnings. See what's going on. Burrow, are you still in the lead? Yes. You know, I might want to heal, but I think... I might be wrong on this, but there might be somewhere to heal in here.
While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs.
Yeah, there is a place to rest. So Team Aqua is ransacking this Weather Institute. I take a moment to rest up. Isn't that awesome?
Huh? What's a kid doing here?
That is my female pirate voice. We don't hear it that often because there's not a lot of female Team Aqua members, but here's one right here with a Carvana, which we do know should fall to, well, would it fall to 1 Leech Life? Let's find out. Depending on the level. Now, we've taken them down with a one-hit KO before. Yeah, alright. It's kind of sad that the defense of Carvana is so bad that a single Leech Life takes it out. Leech Life is no threat, except if you're Carvana.
Huh? I lost.
Yar. You did.
Yar, oh no. I'll catch an earful for losing to a kid. I should just take a nap in the bed.
Maybe that's to let you know that you can actually heal. And another fellow right here.
Yar, the boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling.
No. I think I'll do just the opposite of that, actually. What do you have? You have some more Carvana for some Leech Life action. 2 Pokemon. No, that's actually going to be a Zubat. So... yeah, I'm not going to risk that you might have Wing Attack. Let's go ahead and... let's see what Majestic can do. She needs to level more than anyone else, and we can just always run back over and heal up if we need to. Confuse Ray. Let's just go ahead and go for the Peck. So we don't have like a sharp beak to power up flying type attacks, because she's not that offensive. Well, against a Zubat, not bad, I guess. So that did 15. We want to keep in mind the damage they're putting out on us. Hurt herself in confusion. That does a whopping... oh, that did 10. I'm gonna heal. Because if we hurt ourselves again, and they get a critical wing attack, that would be kind of dangerous. Come on, let's break out of confusion, Majestic. You got this. You don't got this. You got yourself. We don't want that. Alright, so now we have to land the hit, right? Based on percentages, and no, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have to do any of that. And there's a critical hit. Alright, we're having fun. No, we're not switching. Majestic is getting this knockout all by herself because she has earned it at this point. This is probably going to wrap up the episode, though, because we're getting a little bit late in the time. Would you stop getting the critical hits? Goodbye, Zubat. I'll see you next Halloween. Oh, and okay. Now we get a critical hit when the thing is pretty much already done for. And that's not even their last Pokemon. Poochyena is in next. Let's sing it to sleep. No, let's not sing it to sleep at all. Good. Alright. We have the attack boost +2. Do I risk going for an attack? The luck is on our side now. We've used all our bad luck in this battle already. We're not going to hurt ourselves in confusion. It's not going to land a critical Odor Sleuth on us and knock us out. You know what? Since this is going to be the last battle anyway, I'm going to stay in. I'm not going to switch out. We're letting Majestic finish this fight. I'm kidding. Well, you brought in possibly the worst Pokemon you could have brought in. Rock Smash. Goodbye, Poochyena. You never should have roared us out. So, last Pokemon in is... No, that's it. I thought they had more than 2.
Yar! Blasted! Blasted by a kid!
You certainly were after a long struggle.
Our boss knows everything, but I'm just a grunt. What would I know what he's... blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I know what he's thinking about.
So we're going to go just heal up, and we're going to call it a day, because I can use a break after all that. Let's get our team back up and fully restored. And I'm going to say thanks for checking out today's episode, everybody. We're kind of on a cliffhanger here at the end of the episode, end of the week, I should say, because we're going to come back starting on Monday with more Monday through Friday episodes of Pokemon Sapphire, with only, technically, how many days would that be? 14 more days to get through this playthrough, because on the 15th day, the third Friday from today, that should be when Sun and Moon come out if I'm doing the math right, and I'm going to start the playthrough of that immediately as soon as I have the chance to, and we're going to see what the Alola region has to offer. So I've got 14 days, half-hour episodes each, to get this playthrough done. I think we can do this. I have confidence we can do this. But I want to say, once again, thanks for checking out the episode. Feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode and what you're looking forward to in the future of the playthrough for the next 14 episodes at least. And feel free to go and check the link in the description to the full playlist if you missed any episodes of Sapphire thus far, or just want to go back and sort of recap everything from the beginning. One of these days, I feel like just going back and rewatching my playthrough starting from Blue, just to sort of refresh myself on everything that we've been through so far. Eventually, I'll probably do that. Anyway, Professor Chaz is now signing off. Once again, thanks for checking out the episode, and I'll catch you next time.